Hello and welcome to Money Time at Money9 English. This is me, Ajay, and as we pass through the middle of the week, here is what made headlines for the day. First, IT hardware stocks were in high demand on Wednesday. Stocks like ECS by BizTech and Labelcraft Tech touched upper circuit of 20% on the BSE, while HCL Infosystems touched upper circuit of 5%. The government-approved second PLI scheme for companies which manufacture IT hardware in the country. This is the reason investors bought shares of these companies, anticipating handsome returns from these companies in the times to come. D-Link India, Amber Enterprises, Wintron Info, VXL Instruments and Compnage Info are some of other stocks which skyrocketed on the bourses after the government's announcement. Up next, MG Motors has hiked prices of its flagship SUV MG Hector and MG Hector Plus. The former has become costlier by up to 61,000 rupees, while the latter by up to 76,000 rupees. The China-based automobile manufacturer has hiked prices of diesel variants of the powertrain by higher margin than petrol engine. The price of the basic variant of Hector will now start from 14.99 lakh rupees, while Hector Plus 7-seater price will start from 17.49 lakh rupees, whereas that of Hector Plus 6-seater will start from 20.14 lakh rupees. The next news is on mutual fund investments. Mutual funds have been lapping up shares of new age tech stocks in the month of April 2023. Out of these stocks, Nykaa and Zomato saw the largest mutual fund inflows in the said month. Paytm also witnessed considerable mutual fund investment. All these three stocks have seen massive erosion of funds in the last year or so. IPO allottees lost ground on these stocks. All these three scripts recently touched their respective 52-week lows, but it seems that the tide is turning. Fund houses foresee a turnaround coming in these stocks. Whether this really happens or not, only time can tell. With fund houses going hammer and tong on these counters, retail investors are expected to follow suit. And now, will HNIs control REITs? SEBI is planning to give more power to large ticket size unit holders of REITs in the country. These big size unit holders will be able to nominate their representatives in the board that manages the REIT. Interestingly, these nominated persons will have higher power than managers who manage other small unit holders' money. The big unit holders will be able to monitor their investment and assist in decision making. Unfortunately, retail investors will not have any say as to where their money will be invested. From REITs, we move to the bond market investment. Well, next news is for those who invest in the bond market. Now, investors will make handsome returns by putting in their hard-earned money in debt securities. SEBI is mulling allowing of different categories of equities to invest in the bond market. Currently, because different entities fall under different category of investors, because of various rules and regulations of SEBI, these entities are not able to invest as much money in the bond market as they want to. But SEBI is looking to simplify those complex rules, which will in turn enable many small and big entities to invest freely in debt securities. As huge amount of fund will inflow in the bond market, it will create more chances of investors for earning higher returns from this category of investment. And now some data on FIIs inflows. The value of FPI's inflow plunged 11% year on year to $542 billion in the March quarter of the financial year 2023. The value of FPI inflow in Indian equities was $612 billion in the year-ago period. Even on quarter-on-quarter basis, FPI's inflow have taken a plunge in the March quarter. According to experts, foreign investors booked profit in the said quarter. FIIs shifted focus towards other markets which were attractive on the valuation and risk-reward front. But with the beginning of the new financial year of 2024, FIIs have again become bullish on domestic equities. For the month of April and May, FIIs were net buyers so far. And moving on, Hero MotoCorp has driven in a new 200cc bike at ex-showroom price of 1.43 lakh rupees in Delhi. The all-new Hero X Plus 200 4V boasts of 13-liter fuel tank capacity, E20 compliant engine and is fully BS6 compliant. The adventure bike comes equipped with all devices. The government has made it mandatory for all two-wheelers manufactured on or after April 1, 2023. And from bikes, we move on to cars. Waiting period of vehicles like Innova's Krista and Fortuner are going to reduce. Toyota has increased production to meet high demand and reduce long waiting periods. Customers were getting very long waiting periods on booking their favorite vehicles ever since the chip shortage problem had engulfed the automobile industry under its grip. Now, Toyota will produce 30% more vehicles so that customers would not have to face problem of long waiting periods. Citizens who are looking to book Innova Hi-Cross could not do it as the company had halted booking due to high demand and long waiting period. Customers were facing up to 2 years waiting period on the MPV. As a result, Toyota had suspended its bookings. It is expected that customers will very soon get to book this MPV. With Toyota ramping up production, waiting period of Innova Krista and Fortuner will also reduce. Currently, Innova Krista has a waiting period of 5 to 6 months, while Fortuner has a waiting period of 3 months. And moving on, Federal Bank has raised interest rates on fixed deposits and savings accounts. Account holders can get as high as 7.25% on fixed deposits of 15 months to 2 years, while on 5-year FDs, depositors will get 6.6%. The Kerala-based bank will give 6.8% on FDs of 1 year. On shortest tenure of 7 days, account holders will get 3% interest rates. Federal Bank gives 0.5% additional rate to senior citizens on all FDs, while on 5-year FDs, senior citizens will get 0.65% additional rate. On savings account, the private lender is giving 3.45% interest rates. Well, that's it for today here on Money Time at Money9 English. Download the Money9 app and stay tuned to Money9 English's YouTube channel. See you again tomorrow at the same time. Until then, take care and good night.